diners, drive-ins, and dives. This trip, let's get it on. Get it on. We're sticking a knife into the craft movement of meat.
I am a big fan of that.
In San Carlos, California.
Load up the car.
The Belgian beer pub.
Wait till you see this.
Perfected pastrami.
Things I gotta do for you guys at home.
And taking on a Philly legend.
You sure you want to go through with this?
You gotta go to Philly, bro.
The culinary assassin.
And in Portland, Oregon.
Good to go.
A righteous Americana joint.
Get after that.
Going whole hog, tip to tail.
That should be illegal right there.
Right next to Great Grandma's legit fried chicken.
Ready for your life to be changed? Let's go, buddy.
That's all right here, right now, on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I love food. I know that's pretty evident. But there's particular types of food that I really dig, and pastrami's one of them. I'm talking about old school, real deal pastrami. The kind of pastrami you get on the East Coast when you go to Katz's Deli in the Lower East Side of Manhattan. So if you're on the West Coast, I hear you got to go to San Carlos, California, right between San Francisco and San Jose, and check out this joint, the Refuge.
Swiss mustard?
Everybody is over the moon about the pastrami here.
The Reuben?
It just really literally melts in your mouth.
What do you think of this?
It's the best.
Like, you'd have a wedding cake made out of pastrami.
Oh, yeah.
Must be the ingredients or the love that they put into it that makes it fantastic.
It's a little bit of both, because owner Matt Levin's been working to perfect his recipe since he was 16. And the pastrami old guard was no help.
Deli guys, they'll kick you right out of there. I had to figure it out myself.
So he brought in his own heavy hitter, Chef Michael Groyle.
Tell me he doesn't look just like a culinary assassin.
To give old school pastrami a try on the West Coast. And they're piling it up high on this sandwich.
Have the toasted slaw 19.
The flavor's just amazing. You can't beat it.
So what are we gonna make?
We're gonna do the toasted 19, our pastrami sandwich.
So it brines for a week, then it gets coriander and black pepper, and then it gets smoked with hickory. Okay, we're gonna throw it in the steamer now.
Yes. Okay, first we're gonna get the drip pan because we're gonna use this for the lacquer that we're gonna make later.
The water?
The lacquer.
All right, fire it up.
Well, we gotta steam it for 4 hours.
Steam it for 4 hours. Mother Mary. Okay, somebody should get in some heavy sponges, because this, wait till you see this. I don't have anywhere to put that. You can put that in my car. Look at that, just tender. Michael, that's outstanding. Whoa.
You put the drippings in the pan, brown sugar, black pepper,
And a cup of coriander.
Correct. Then we reduce it.
We're gonna reduce it more?
Yes, by half, because it's making a lacquer.
A liquor. Okay.
Let's do this. Then we trim off all the fat.
Look at that.
What I do is I section it off, dip it in a lacquer, and then we slice it.
For every sandwich?
Every sandwich.
OMG. Well, this is a different level of ridiculous.
So now I'm toasting the bread on the flat top.
Okay.
Okay.
Filled it.
We got Russian dressing, coleslaw, Swiss, and then we put the meat on. There you go.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. You can be a hardcore New Yorker. Nothing's gonna prepare you for that. It's that good, man. Really nice toasted rye. Perfectly brined, smoked, steamed. It's that good, I'm not kidding you. Night-night.
I sort of crave it once a week.
Literally just falls apart in your mouth.
It's a fix.
Addicting as it is, some people don't even come here for the food because they also are known for having 18 Belgian beers on tap.
The pastrami and burgers and fries just seem to go great with Belgian beer.
Speaking of pastrami burgers and fries, Michael and Matt decided that's a killer combo too.
The pastrami burger.
We're making the patty for the pastrami burger.
Very nice.
I'm basically going to cure the meat with salt and pepper before I grind it.
Okay.
So I'm going to let this cure for a little while, and then we're going to put it in the grinder.
Okay, fire it up. Beautiful red color. The meat was almost at a frozen state, so it goes through nice, doesn't smear the fat. That's it, one run?
One run.
Nicely done. And now we'll make some patties.
All right, so I put some oil down. It's going to be a half pound of burger meat.
Seriously? And why in the oil?
Because we're going to put it on the flat top next.
Okay.
And it helps preserve the meat a little bit more, and it also gets it so it doesn't stick to the pan. Throwing down the butter first.
Butter. Big burger.
I'm going to get a nice sear on it. I'm going to press it down just a little bit.
Look at that.
Throw it down with the butter.
That crazy Russian dressing?
That's a crazy Russian dressing. Okay, I'm going to slice the pastrami now. I dipped it in the lacquer. That's going to go on the base. Melting the Swiss cheese on the burger. I top it off with a little sauerkraut, a little more Russian dressing.
Things I gotta do for you guys at home. It's intimidating. It's rather large. The pastrami is ridiculous. The burger is way out of bounds juicy. And the lacquer is ridiculous. I like the pepper being incorporated into it. I mean, it's dynamite, man. I just have nothing to say. Awesome. Nice job.
Thank you, bro.
It's amazing. Just melt in your mouth, juicy.
Just tastes delicious.
I've had a pastrami sandwich that almost has taken me out. But when we come back, the culinary assassin is gonna let loose with what?
Cheesesteak wit.
Cheesesteak wit. See you in a little bit.
Brought to you by Allstate. Are you in good hands?
I had a nightmare. The house caught fire. We were out on the streets.
It's only a dream, and we have home insurance. But if we made a claim, our rate would go up. Shh. You did it right. You have Allstate claim rate card, so your rates won't go up just because of a claim. Are we still in a dream?
No. You're in an Allstate commercial. So get Allstate home insurance with claim rate card. Good night.
There's so many people in our bedroom.
Talk to an Allstate agent and let the good life in.
Ask me what it's like to get your best night's sleep every night.
Why not talk to someone who's sleeping on the most highly recommended bed in America?
Ask me about my Tempur-Pedic.
Ask me how fast I fall asleep.
Ask me about staying asleep.
Tempur-Pedic owners are more satisfied than owners of any traditional mattress brand. Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America. Buy a Tempur-Pedic mattress set and get a free twin Tempur Simplicity mattress. Find a store near you at TempurPedic.com.
Don't miss Red Lobster's endless shrimp. It's as much as you like any way you like. Try new soy wasabi grilled shrimp and more. Only $15.99. Offer ends soon. So come in and see food differently. Now try 7 lunch choices for $7.99. Sandwiches, salads, and more.
In the morning, I give my kids Carnation Breakfast Essentials. Hi, Mom. With 21 vitamins and minerals, it helps prepare them for the day ahead. It has protein and calcium to help build strong muscles and healthy bones. And kids who eat breakfast tend to make better food choices all day long. I can't control what happens out there, but I can help prepare them for it with Carnation Breakfast Essentials. Good nutrition from the start.
Reinvention isn't something man discovers. It's something he creates. The ability to push ego aside and begin again. That was the inspiration behind our recreation. A soul reimagined.
Can vitamins melt into mouth-watering flavor?
Yes, with Nature-Made Vitamelts. Tasty vitamin supplements that literally melt in your mouth. In flavors like creamy vanilla and juicy orange. Irresistibly melty. Nature-Made Vitamelts.
All new Food Network series. Meet a Southern pitmaster living in the heart of Philadelphia.
So what did you expect, Dallas?
He's turning barbecues into Bubba-Qs.
Yeah.
All new Bubba-Q, tonight at 10:30.
Welcome back. Hanging out with Chef Michael here at the Refuge in San Carlos. Now, we have just had a pastrami experience that is of something of another world. But the man says I can't go because I got to stick around for the
Wit cheesesteak.
The wit cheesesteak. Okay, so with or without cheese, Philly cheesesteak, but made here on the West Coast. So, you sure you want to go through with this?
Gotta go to Philly, bro.
The culinary assassin.
I got a ribeye here.
Beautiful ribeye.
I'm going to take off all the silver skin and fat.
So we're going to break it into pieces, freeze it, slice it.
Correct.
Excellent. What are we into now? We're on to making
we're going to do the cheese sauce.
Okay.
First, we're going to start off with the roux.
Okay, so some butter.
We're going to cook the roux until it's nutty.
We're going to put a little bit of color on it. We're going to go to tan.
Yeah.
Flour goes in.
Okay, and letting that go a little bit. Okay, and then I pour in the milk.
Give it a little stir.
And when it starts to simmer, then I add the cream to it.
I assume that's Meg of the Nut or nutmeg.
Correct. The salt. Thank you, bro.
There we go.
Tabasco.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. As you can see, it's almost thickening up here. When it comes to simmer, then I can start adding the cheese.
This really dynamite cheddar. He's owning it.
There we go.
Dude, we should probably taste it just because that's our fiduciary responsibility. Just give me a bowl of that and stick me in the corner. Okay, next.
Throw down the soy oil. I hear in Philadelphia that's how they use.
The soy oil?
Soy oil is very particular. And then I'm going to cook my meat with a little salt and pepper.
There you go. Come on. There you go. Hey.
Okay, well, I got that going. I'm going to go with some cherry peppers and some caramelized onions.
Okay, now this is going to be key. Watch, 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 watch. Oh, now he's going all authentic on me.
Okay. Cheesesteak. And then sauce it up.
Nicely done, Governor. I got anything right there? Am I okay?
A little bit.
Good. One, the flavor's great. The cherry peppers are outstanding. The cheese sauce is on point. The meat's super tender. The roll's got a little bit more crust to it than a typical Philly roll, but it's still the light and airy roll that, even though there's a ton of moisture in there, it's not soaking through and falling apart on you. You win with the whip.
Cheesesteaks are out of this world.
Yeah. I live and die by the cheesesteaks.
The sauce is amazing. It's money.
Use my word. Super impressed. Not often I can say that.
Thank you.
All right, load up the car. Up next.
Look at that.
We're headed up the coast to Portland, Oregon. Throw some music to this, please. Where a chef's doing his own butchering.
Bull Nelson.
To bring out the best bites.
It's like opening up a present at Christmas time.
From Pig Santa.
Only the best make Applebee's famous 2 for $20 menu. Am I right, Carl?
Applebee's new honey pepper grilled entrees combine the sweet taste of pure honey with just a hint of cracked black pepper. They're so good they made our 2 for $20 menu, where we promise only the best make the cut.
But Carl, how do we know these are really the best?
You want proof? Roll the proof.
Okay, Carl, I'm convinced. Taste what's new in the neighborhood, like our new honey pepper grill. Now part of our 2 for $20 menu. 1 app, 2 entrees, only $20. See you tomorrow. And late night for half-priced apps.
Welcome to the top. Everybody's invited, but there's only one way up. Pinnacle Vodka. We saved you a seat at the bar of infinite possibility. Up here, anything can happen. Pinnacle Vodka. It's more fun on top.
With diabetes, it's tough to keep life balanced.